Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. First off, you guys, please excuse my voice. I have a bit of cold. Okay, now that is out of the way, today's video is a client transformation video. Fimi has booked us for a bridesmaid glam. It's her friend's wedding on this day, so she wanted us to do a clean makeup on her for her chief maid of honor duties, right? So this look, I know that it's gonna go up in August. Yes, that's the plan, because in the month of August we want to do a challenge, daily upload challenge, right? So if you're just hearing it on this channel, I'm doing everyday upload throughout the month of August in my channel, on this channel. So every day at 6 p.m. come on here. There's definitely a new video for your viewing pleasure, your entertainment pleasure, and your information and learning pleasure. Excuse me, I did mention that I have a cold. So now this look was done in, okay, so now the list of products used, I'll try to leave it in the description box. Okay, now this video, this makeup was done in November of 2024. I know, you guys, I was trying to clear out my gallery, my storage, and I stumbled on this video. I'm like, how come I haven't uploaded this video? Like, it's going to, in like 2 or 3 months, in like 3 months, it's gonna be a year, right? August, September, October, November. In like 3 months, it's gonna be a year since I did this video, since I did this makeup, and I could not believe that it hadn't gone up on my channel. So I almost deleted it because I'm like, well, it's almost 1 year. My technique has definitely changed. You know, I've upgraded my product, my process, my skill, everything. A lot of things has changed, but then again, I'm like, this is good content. Like, somebody can still learn something from this video, right? So why just trash it? So I thought to edit it and put it out here. So I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. So I cleaned her face with my Garnier Micellar cleansing water. I hydrated with the Mario Badescu facial spray. I used the Embryolisse moisturizer, and then for her primer, as you guys already saw me, I used the Omari Code Matte O'Clock primer. Now for foundation, I believe that I used the L'Oreal True Match foundation, but I'm sorry guys, I don't know the shade. I can't even remember, but it's like this orangey undertone foundation. So this quantity of foundation I'm using, I don't use this amount of foundation right now. I use way lesser than this quantity of foundation, but at the time of doing this makeup, it was the in thing, okay, and I did make it work because our makeup looked good at the end. Done blending the foundation, I'm setting it with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Then for concealer, I believe that I used the Younger Beauty concealer in the shade, I think SMC. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what concealer I used. I'm so sorry, but yeah, either Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut or Younger Beauty concealer in the shade SMC3. Is either any of those 2 products. So I went ahead to apply that to the middle of her face, the chin, the nose, the forehead, and as you guys can see, I'm blending that product in her under eye. For her setting powder, I didn't show it on camera, but I believe I used the Mirac setting powder in the shade Cinnamon, and I used another beauty sponge, yeah, as you guys can see. Okay, so right now I don't go in with this much of setting powder. Like, I go in little by little until I get the coverage that I want. Okay, but I still made this work, as you guys will see. So I went ahead to set the under eyes, every area that I basically applied concealer, as the chin, the nose, the forehead. Then I went into my V Beauty powder palette and I used a shade that matches the rest of the face, and I use that to set every other areas apart from the areas where I applied the setting powder. Now I contoured her nose and I used a darker shade from the same palette, the same V Beauty powder palette. Yeah, then to contour the sides of her face, I went into the same palette and I picked up a shade that was dark enough to contour her face. So I did contour the sides of her, like the under of her cheeks and also the forehead. Then for blush, I used my Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette in the style Zulu, and I blushed up her face and also applied a bit on the tip of her nose. I used my brow wax to lay the brows in place, and I used the one from Browmatic by Damel. I went in with my Benign Clown White as a base for the eyeshadow, and I probably blended that into the eyelid in the crease area. Now I'm going into my Honest Beauty eyeshadow palette, the Meet the Brown ones. Every makeup artist already knows that they must not have this palette because it has beautiful shades of browns. So I went in with a soft brown from the nose contour into the ends of the outer V of the eyes. Then here I'm going into a darker brown just to intensify the depth of the first brow I applied, but I blended it slightly below the first brown that I had applied. Then I went into my V Beauty powder palette. I picked up a shade. I think I used 2 different shades on the eye. I used one in almost all the areas that had whites, as you guys can see. Then for the inner corners of the eyes, I used a lighter shade of powder that I did not show in this particular video. So yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by, and if it's your first time here, you're super duper welcome. Do want to join the family by clicking on the red subscribe button. Okay, so I used my blending brush and just blended out the edges of that shade that I had applied. Then I dusted off the bake. I went into my Didi Beauty pencil to lightly fill in her brows. Then I went in with the Eversheen black pencil to outline the brows. Okay, then I went in to apply the lashes, and here I'm just cleaning up the brows, the under part of the brows. Then I did the lips. I used the brown shade from my Eye Magic lip palette. You guys, I don't use this palette anymore right now. Okay, but for this video I used this one, and I picked a nude shade from the same, from Beecham, yeah, from the Beecham lip palette. Applied it to the middle of her lips, and I went in with the So Pro Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Lava. I applied it all over her lips. Now, while doing her lashes, her mascara stained her under eyes, so I let it dry completely, and here I'm showing you guys how I took it out. I used a spoolie, put it in my setting powder, and brushed it out. It took that off, and later I went in with some powder over it to cover it. Here I'm using my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Make It Count, and no, sorry, in the shade Cognac Candy and How Many Carats. And then I set her face with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray, and I let that dry down. Then I went into the One Size Until Dawn setting spray to lock all my hard work in place. And that's it basically, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did like this video, please go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys on the next one.